It's been 10 years of consistent advocacy with very little effort from government. People with albinism are still dying of skin cancer because Ghana, as a country, has not got any specific program or intervention to support the treatment of skin cancer, which is very expensive. So most people cannot afford the treatment, and then they just, sorry to say, rot and die from skin cancer. This is a major challenge for people with albinism. So we are expecting government to be more proactive this time around. It's 10 years we've been talking to government on all of this, and we have been inviting them to several events. They know the issues, they know the situations, they know what to do. So it's 10 years. We are expecting government to start taking action so that the challenges that persons with albinism face can be addressed adequately, especially providing sunscreens or putting sunscreens on the NHIS list. The global community of persons with albinism is advocating for the World Health Organization to add sunscreens to the global model list of essential medicines. So Ghana, we are also calling on the government of Ghana to consider adding this list. Some countries are taking the lead. For example, Kenyans are giving sunscreen for free. Zambians are also receiving sunscreen from the government for free. South Africa is doing that. Tanzania is doing that. So why can't Ghana do it? So let's African countries, including Ghana, add sunscreens to the essential list of medicine so that it can serve as an example and evidence for the World Health Organization to add it to the global list of essential drugs so that everyone worldwide who is having an albinism can have these creams for free because they are lifesavers for persons with albinism. In addition to that, when it comes to education, there has not been any intervention to provide large fonts, textbooks, and other accessible material to provide reasonable accommodation for students with albinism in the classroom. So this challenge still persists. Persons with albinism are not progressing in their educational endeavor. Many of them are dropping out because they are unable to access what is happening in the classroom to be able to benefit from it. Despite that, there has been some level of progress because Engage Now Africa has been supporting in providing some reading lenses and supporting with the education of other individuals who are in dire need of that support. So yeah, we need government intervention to print large font textbooks and other accessible materials in the classroom, especially providing reasonable accommodation in the classroom, because this is part of the inclusive education policy. So we need full implementation of the inclusive education policy in the classroom so that a person with albinism can benefit from this intervention.
So sunscreen is a cream that acts as a filter. So if I put it on my face and I expose myself to the sun, the cream stands in between the sun and me and can prevent most, we say up to 90% of the sun rays and reduce drastically the risk of skin cancer. And the problem is that we don't have it ready available. It's difficult to get. You got it only in certain pharmacy and it's too expensive. A normal bottle, we are talking 200, 300 cedis. And this is something you're supposed to apply several times a day forever, for the rest of your life. It's not like everybody who wants to use sunscreen for whatever reasons should get it for free, but people with albinism should be able to get it for free or at a reduced cost. So either NHIS comes in and provides it through the pharmacies, or something has to be done to enable us to produce it here. Why is it expensive? Because it's imported. That's why it's expensive. So if we are able to produce sunscreen in Ghana, it will be cheaper. We have done it before and we were able to sell it for 20 cedis, but we ran out of the products that we need to produce it. And we were counting on one sponsor, and every sponsor sooner or later will stop. You can't have a sponsor forever. So that's why we need to be able to produce it here. And this will be my appeal this year, that we need to come together, Good Samaritans, the government, whoever, and find a way to produce sunscreen so that all the horrible cancers that I have seen already yesterday can be prevented.